What happens when your hometown becomes a global hotspot? Your lunch used to cost 30 rands, but now it costs 120 rands. Cape Town might look good on postcards, but for a growing number of people living there, they can no longer afford their own city.
Guys, what's this flip? It's because there's so many foreigners here. We literally got dressed up, all cute. Look how cute we look. Okay, like this place is telling us that they fully booked. Every single frippin' table in there is empty.
And then we just called that freaking new place by Tasha's, and then they said, yeah, they have one booking open at
9 p.m.
Then I was like, okay,
We'll call you back.
We'll call you back.
One minute.
Not even 1 minute. I called them back. I'm like, okay, you know what? We'll take that booking at 9 p.m. They're like, oh, we're fully booked. Fully booked. This is our country.
What is going on?
We literally just want to eat.
We have money to spend.
Yeah, like, don't you want our money? Seriously.
Alrighty, thank you so much. See you now. Bye.
Okay, so we're gonna get there now. She's gonna have to continue this American act.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I can't speak in an American accent very well, so I'm gonna do a British accent. It's the only way we could get a booking. Yeah, literally.
To pretend to be a foreigner. My
Goodness.
Alrighty.
Goodness gracious.
Why I be?
Wow, goodness Molly, that was really intense. That was so intense. My gosh.
What if I get confused and I start speaking in different accents?
Different languages? Oh my gosh. Please don't do that.
Now, I recently moved to Cape Town as a digital nomad. And
Realistic day in my life as a digital nomad.
And we are supposed to afford to live in Cape Town as people who were born and raised. My mom was born and raised in Cape Town. I was born and raised in Cape Town. And I probably will never move out of home unless I live with someone else. Like, I cannot afford to compete against the euro and the pound and the dollar. It is so... Please go away. I can't believe a sandwich costs 70 rand at Vida. Like, please leave our city. Please go away. Please. Juice this big, 60 rand. For my niece and I to have coffee in the morning, it is now 120 rand. South African rands. Please go away. Please leave our city. We don't want you here. I'm so sorry. Tourism aside, please go away. Go live in your own countries. We can't afford you.
This is the second time in a year that my lease hasn't been renewed because my landlords want to turn the place into Airbnb so they can get more money, and in 24 hours I'm going to be homeless and I don't know what to do. I've applied for 5 different places, but I haven't been accepted for any of them because all of them are like 10k a month, which means you need to have a salary of 30,000 rand a month, which I don't have. And I'm not the only person going through this right now. And if you think that Cape Town doesn't have a housing crisis, you are so wrong. Because I just want a home for me and my daughter, and it's so hard. I'm busy packing up all my stuff now, and I have to be out by tomorrow night, and I still don't have anywhere to go.
They never thought it could happen to them. This should be a life lesson that for as long as we continue to ignore the problems that affect a small subset of people, one day we are going to be affected by those very same problems. So you can keep quiet about corruption for now. You can keep quiet about unemployment for now. You can keep quiet about the housing crisis for now. But one day it will be you without a job. One day it will be you living in poverty. And one day it will be you struggling to afford a house. One day it will be you. But I do feel sorry for her. I sympathize with her. I mean, shame, man. It's not a nice thing to not be able to afford a place to stay. I mean, we all need a place to live, right? But this is a problem, guys, especially like in Cape. You guys need to be very careful. You guys really need to wake up over there in Cape Town. I mean, seriously, you guys honestly need to wake up before it's too late. I mean, it is so hard to afford a home. You need like a decent salary to afford a home. But don't ever think that it can't happen to you. Today, it's this subset of people who can't afford homes. You're scrolling on TikTok, it's lekker. Every video you see of Cape Town housing crisis, you can just scroll past because you have a house. 2 weeks later, or 2 months later down the line, it's you struggling to afford a home. But seriously, guys, something needs to be done about the Cape Town housing crisis, and fast.
But see, at the end of the day, the rand is the rand. All the people that were talking about target market, you're not the target market. If you think that Cape Town is too expensive target market, I don't care if you earn 100,000 rand a month. When that European comes to South Africa and you are paying 40,000 Rand for that apartment, to them, it's only like, how much? 2,000 euros? When you have to take out 100,000 Rand for that house, installments or whatever, to them, it's only how much? 5,000 euros. That's it. The rand is the rand. At some point, everyone's gonna get outpriced. I remember it started off with people of color, but then it was the whole agenda of, if you can't afford, find a place that you can afford. Just go to Johannesburg or something. Now the target market can't afford. It's not funny, but trust and believe that in a decade or so, 2 decades, Cape Town is going to be, the whole of Cape Town is going to be on Airbnb or bookings.com, and it's a scary thought, but and you could see people are getting outpriced. The whole country is getting outpriced, and I just hope and pray this doesn't happen to Johannesburg, because I don't think we can stand such.
I'm interested, for native Capetonians, what is something that is classified as a quintessential Capetonian experience that you, as somebody that is from here, have not experienced? Because there is something so sinister about the fact that a lot of native Capetonian people do not get to experience Cape Town like to its full extent in experience and like lifestyle. Because a lot of the people that are from here don't get to live in certain areas, like in town or even like some of the southern suburbs, because they just cannot afford it. Whereas a lot of digital nomads, obviously, or tourists or other South Africans from other provinces do get to experience. And then those like tourist experiences, it's weird. Like, how can you be from here but you haven't been to certain beaches because of access, and like physical access, and also just like a mental blockage of, yes, I'm allowed to go here, or there is space for me in these certain spaces.
Guys, why are the tourists side-eyeing us when we're comfortable in public here in Cape Town? What do you mean I'm in Checkers and I'm laughing and I'm comfortable because that's how we live here, and then you as the tourist, you're side-eyeing me because I'm too comfortable and loud at Checkers? What's going on? What do you mean restaurants in Cape Town that used to make the best food now makes awful food, tasteless food? We won't even talk about the rental market because that deserves a video on its own. But what do you mean there's an actual cultural shift in Cape Town? Cape Town was never the most social city. We know this. I was born and bred here. I know how it goes. But what do you mean now it's very much strange, be quiet outside culture, very much food not catered for South Africans. It even tastes like GMO food at this point. They don't even know how to make nice vegetables anymore. Salads, forget it. The steak tasted like the ones that you buy that are frozen and you defrost in the microwave. What is going on? What is going on?
This video is for all of the tourists, all of the digital nomads. The tourists, I mean the Americans, the Europeans. This is a PSA for you. Welcome to Cape Town. Welcome, genuinely welcome. You've picked a great destination. The weather this time of the year, superb. The scenery, unmatched. You can't change it. I mean, Lion's Head, Clifton, Camps Bay, incredible, incredible. Welcome. I just think though, I've had enough. I have literally had enough. Americans, I'm tired of hearing you before I see you. And I mean from blocks away, hearing you. Across the street, on the other side of the beach, hearing you. I'm tired of hearing you. That loud, arrogance, the loud confidence. It's just enough. I've had to at some point consider signing up to Duolingo to actually learn German because I don't understand what's being said around me anymore. That's an extra expense I've now got to add onto my monthly bill. The coffee shops, the restaurants, the queues. Guys, the queues. I can't. You stand in a queue for hours, you get to the front, and there is one person at every single little table with their laptop. They've probably been sitting there for 3-4 hours maybe, sipping one mug of coffee. I just want to be able to sit in a coffee shop again, in peace, in quiet, not have to be part of some new startup or some new tech company or listen to someone else's work conversation. It's enough now. We've seen all of the TikToks. We know Cape Town is beautiful. We know all of the hidden spots. We know the secret little gems that are not so secret anymore because all of your foreign friends are flocking to them now. I'm tired of seeing the TikToks. People complain that, oh my God, nobody knows what cilantro is in this store. Coriander. It's coriander. Or dhania. Okay? The TikToks about, this wouldn't make sense in my country. This is not like this in my country. Go back. Go back. Go back. It's time. Go back. The TikToks of people chasing penguins on Boulders Beach. Guys, leave the penguins alone. Getting upset because the locals are now coming for you and complaining that you are chasing the wildlife. Our wildlife is not your prop. Okay? The side eyes. Walking through checkers, the side eyes from foreigners when you ask them to move out of your way because they are blocking the aisle. That's part of why I had to get Duolingo, to learn how to say move in German. It's enough. It's enough. I think you've had your experience, you've had your fun, you've had a good time, but with all due respect, it's time for you to go. So sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you peace, I wish you love, I wish you light, I wish you matcha. I just wish you would find it and get it somewhere else. It's time, guys. You need to go. So this video is for all of the tourists, all of the digital nomads. The tourists, I mean the Americans, the Europeans. I just think though, I had enough. I have literally had enough.
What a lot of people in South Africa don't understand is that whiteness has a hierarchy. It has a hierarchy. There are levels to whiteness, and on that hierarchy, they are at the bottom. In this country, and maybe in the world at large, black people might be at the bottom of the totem pole, but on the whiteness scale, you are at the bottom. And that's why the DA does not care that they're also displacing you in the process of bringing more Westerners to Cape Town. That's why Germans, Dutch people, and other Europeans in Cape Town can give you dirty looks like you don't belong in Cape Town, even though you were born there. Now you know how it feels. The most interesting part of his video for me was him talking about the German people and how they've changed the culture of Cape Town. But the reason Cape Town had a vibrant culture in the first place is because of the black and colored people who created that vibrant culture. And now that we've been excluded from those spaces and it's just Westerners, it becomes a Western culture. And that's why you see the rudeness, the coldness, the lack of humanity, the lack of empathy, the not greeting people. That is a European culture. That is not an African thing. African people are very warm and inviting. But alas, we have made our beds. Some of us have voted for the DA. I'm talking about the man in the video.
Protecting the tourism economy is one thing, but when it comes at the direct cost of hollowing out your own communities, it's a failed strategy. A city cannot thrive as a museum for outsiders while pushing away the people who live in it. If this story resonates with you, make sure to click the like button, share your thoughts on this complex issue in the comments below, and subscribe for more stories like this. Thank you for watching.